Hello, hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay out there? Awesome, awesome. Hey, sorry for that, guys. I had a bit of an error pop up as I was loading my game and stuff. Barely conscious. Oh, no, don't worry. Sorry. Just I had a little bit of a panic moment there. I was loading up some stuff with the game, and I got like an error message, so I had to restart it really quick. And also just a bit behind on posting a bunch of stuff. Got a lot of moving parts today. What with this housing tour, and then also Prominence Nightclub opening tonight as well. So I apologize. I'm just still getting used to this whole the posting everything, you know, to the different socials and doing the updates and everything. So. Hello, hello. Yeah. I know you guys are right, but yeah, sorry, I don't mean to make anybody wait. I really am going to work hard to try to make sure that I always start as close to on time as possible, because you know, I mean, I respect your guys' time. Just apologies as I'm it's very much a learn on the job kind of thing right now with all of this. So, and for anybody who is just joining us, I already have updated here the address for the first location that we're going to go to on today's housing tour. So let's meet up there. I think you guys probably already there. I am not quite there yet, but I will be there shortly. Also, this is going to be an interesting test of my connection, because I've not really played on Aether much during like peak hours, so we shall see how this goes. About to ask what? Like, where are we going? I just realized we're actually going to the Mist, so look over there. Perfect. Can you see the screen now? And excuse me, is the address showing up for everybody there? Can everybody see that? Perfect. Oh, I just realized that I didn't tag any of the housing tags when I tweeted. Oh man. Too many things, guys. Miss Southeast. We're 24. Is that right? Oops. Oh no, 26. What? Oh my gosh, I am on the wrong PC. I just realized that's why. I'm like, something about this doesn't feel right. That's right, I am on Gilgamesh still. Whew, okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We do have a lot of houses to look at on Gilgamesh, but yes, we are starting today on Adamantoise. If anyone, in case anyone's wondering, the tour is, I tried to structure it so it's like alphabetically by data center, or by server rather. And that way we kind of just like go down the list. And then I tried to keep it so that the houses are all in the same zone as we go through them, so. Beautiful, beautiful. Gilgamesh crew represent. How is everybody doing today, by the way? How are you guys? Just hanging in there? Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. It's here. There we are. I like your outfit, Selena. Hello, hello, everybody. Ah. That's true, yeah. None of us have each other added on this character, huh? Oh, look at you, Alaura. All dressed up. Post-Moogle style. Oh, Fluffy here. The true Fluffy, the original Fluffy. Hi, Liara. Hi, Ariel. Yeah. I made my character on Gilgamesh too. It seemed like we had a lot of people from Gilgamesh here. It'll be very interesting when we have the cross data center travel too, so that we can all actually go visit all the places on our mains. Yeah, I don't, the cross DC travel though is not coming until, what do you call it? A later patch, right? 6.1 we only get Ishgard and stuff. I don't think they've said anything yet about an official timeline for the cross data center travel. By the way, just, I know that I don't always have the farthest reach for posting updates and these kind of things. So if you guys have any friends who you want to come join us, or who you think would enjoy the stream, you know, feel free to shout out. You can take that little poster that I created and send it to them, or retweet it, or post it in your own servers or something. Because yeah, I very much appreciate your guys' help in spreading news of the happenings that we do, word of mouth, because I know I want to grow this organically, right? I want it to sort of grow from the people who really care about this stuff, and I want it to just be like we bring some friends and they bring some friends, and you know, we grow a nice sort of comfy, you know, community through that way, instead of like spamming over every single possible outlet. So hey, yeah, if you guys have any friends or anything you'd like to message about that, it'd be greatly appreciated. Also, I think we should get started here, because I know, like in this first build, there's like a whole bunch of rooms, if I remember correctly. Oh no, that's the second build. Okay, so we have this one, we're starting here is the SS Fluffy Submarine by Alaura Danon. Oh, I just realized, I think I had it as Danon. I apologize, it's Danon. That's my bad. Please forgive my misspelling of that. I think you might have wrote it both ways, and I thought in my brain it was Danon. But it's okay. Hey, and dress. You just got like a hipster vibe, right, Ariel? Oh. Wait, but isn't this an alt? Don't you guys live here? But yeah, I know what you mean though. Okay, cool. Okay, so I didn't totally mess it up. Oh yeah, homebrew kombucha. Dasapu, of course you can. Yes, absolutely. Anybody is welcome. If you're on Aether, please come join us. If you look under the gameplay chat there, that is the first address that we are going to. So. And that's where we are right now. So, yes, absolutely. Please, anybody here who can hear me, absolutely. If you want to invite your friends, please go tell them. Anybody is welcome to join us on this tour, even if they don't know housing too. I really want to always try to make sure that you don't necessarily need to know all of the glitches and all the technical stuff in order to enjoy these streams. I really think that it's something that should be and can be enjoyed by everybody. So yeah, Dasapu, please hop on and come join us. In case you for some reason don't make it right here as we get to this first house, I'm going to be updating the address below there as we go to each different location. So if you have friends or something join later in the stream too, you can always point them out to right there below the gameplay footage. And all right, let's get started. Alaura, are you ready to show us the SS Fluffy Submarine? Sweet, yeah, let's confirm all these friendships here. Hey, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Marupan. I'm guessing, Dasapu, are you Marupan in game? Hey, Morgant, welcome as well. Cool. Sweet, all right. Well, yeah, even if anybody is joining us, or still, rushing over here, don't worry, no rush. Again, I'll be updating the address there, but let's go take a look at this first build. I think it's just right inside here, right? All right. So this is the SS Fluffy Submarine, and holy hell, it's sinking. Oh man, you guys bring your swim trunks? All of us who just made alts, none of us have the Kojin blessing. We're screwed. Oh man, okay, sorry. Let's do this systematically. All right, so wow, okay. So this is Alaura's, who's right here next to me. This is her wonderful sinking submarine build. And oh my gosh, Morgant. Yeah, wow, look at this whole thing going on here. We got like the escape hatch, you know, going. Oh wow, oh I don't even. Whoa, look at that. That's such a nice use of the Kindling lantern. I have never. It never occurred to me that would make a good like latch, like an escape latch. But wow, that works really well for an escape latch. Kindling, what's it? Hanging Andon lantern or something? I forget exactly what it's called. But yeah, man, that's so cool. I've seen it used for so many different things, but I've never seen it used as an escape latch. That is incredibly clever. The leaks here, the steam. I mean, so unfortunately, I cannot hear in game. Well, actually, I guess I cannot pipe it through. But actually, let me take a quick. I'll turn on the sound in my own game here, just to make sure if someone has system sound. Just because I know that some people have builds and they, you know, they put effort into figuring out what the music and orchestron should be. But yeah, man, look at this place. The periscope. This is gymongous periscope. And is there... Lalafels may need a little boost, but that's okay. Maybe there's a periscope for the periscope, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, I saw this in the screenshots. I absolutely love this. Let me clean up my UI here really quick. Man, look at this. I love this. The glitching, sparking TVs here with the control panel and the, you know, like already, it would have looked like, you know, either parts of us, you know, windows in a submarine, or it would have looked like some other computer display. But the fact that you got the little, you know, jellyfish lanterns here, indicating like pinpoints on the radar, and the, I think it's paper bags here, dyed red to imitate the sweeping, you know, thing of a radar scanning. This is so clever. I love this. I really like how that this piece in particular like really caught my eye when we were taking a look at the screenshots. Camillus W, welcome to the stream. Come join us if you have a character on Aether. Come join us in game. We are touring houses right now. Let's see, what are these? Look at this. Man, look at this. Oh man, the water is going right on the pillows. That's unfortunate. Got this ladder. Like, I just love all the little clutter pieces. You know, it's so moody. The spotlight here on part of the map. Like sleeping quarters. It's just... It really just very well done. All the nice layering on the ceiling. And no texture glitching. Oh, tiny. That's okay. Very minor things, but like overall, like there's a lot of, considering like how much complex layering is going on here, right? Like all these different items layering on top of each other. This is really well done. Really cool. There's so much I like about this. And Alaura did such a fantastic job of capturing the dark and dingy ambience, you know, of a submarine here, right? Just, again, purposeful little amounts of clutter, like the maps everywhere, the the scale of everything feels very like tight and claustrophobic. I love this. Oh, yeah, it is Cam. Okay, sorry, yeah. Hey, Cam. Sorry, trying to match like everybody's names and everybody's like Discords and Twitters and stuff, you know. If you do potentially have a different Twitter name or something I might have seen you on Discord by that's different than something you have on Twitch, feel free to shout it out to me too. Like, let me know if I'm calling you by one thing, but you say, oh, I'm actually blah 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 Charles or something. Like, all right, yeah, I'll happily call you whatever you want me to, I guess. But let me know so that I know who's who. Man, the troll's like really invested in whatever's going on there. Is he the one? Is he trolling us? Is that why this sub is sinking? Did he push the big red button? What's the storyline going on here, guys? This person looks a little defeated. Like, do they know something? There's like we got a topless reindeer guy here. You know what? What is the story? What could have happened? Housing tour fanfics when? Oh, I like that. Oh man, the little door again. Yeah, just so cool. So well done, Alaura. And Alaura, are you here in Twitch chat too? If you are, do you want to lob anything out for the audience? Do you want to anything you want to say? I'll look here in game right now too. Isn't? Oh, I see. Okay, so Cam joined us in game here. Yeah, guys. I mean, I know absolutely talking in. You guys are talking in game as well, which is really awesome. So you know, a little bit of a you had to be there live aspect for some of the little more quirky in-game things. But if you guys have like thoughts or questions, or if you're the designer of a build and you want to talk about the build a bit more, we'd love to hear it. So please lob it out in the Twitch chat so that way everybody can see it. Especially also for the VOD later, right? In the VOD, people won't be able to see what you're saying in the in-game chat, but they will be able to see what the stream chat was saying. So, and I know, Alaura, I know you are on PS4 or 5, I believe, so I do understand that it's a bit hard to type. All right, and so Alaura, I'll let you, if you want to fire anything out while we're still in here and having a look, feel free to say that. But in the meantime, too, I'm going to start preparing here the next address that we're going to go to. You've had drinks. Uh-oh. First time message deleted by moderator. Uh-oh. Is that... Hopefully though it, okay. What is it? Here we go. Oh, gosh. There we go. Okay. So... this will be number 8 on our housing tour. So... oh, hello! Hello, Highland or Midlander. It's Cam. I see. Hi, Cam. All right, guys. So I think we will head over to our next build now, and this will be over on Faerie. And this one we got a whole bunch of FC rooms, so we gotta get moving so we can take a look at a bunch of these. So everybody meet up on Faerie at that address. And if anybody is just joining us in the stream here, feel free to come join us in game if you have a character on Aether. Anybody is welcome, even if you're new to the stream. Everybody, please feel free to come along with us. We'd love to have you join. Ah, was spam. I see. Thank you, mods, for catching that then. Oh. There we go. Faerie. Oh, no. Let's go. All right, plot number 3. Where's plot number 3? Oh, okay, way back there. Oh, okay. Let's go. Hello, everybody again. What a lovely little front yard we have here. Oh, okay. Hello, Morgant. Kure. Welcome. Maru and Kure. All right. This is really nice. I like this little walkway here. I know this is not necessarily what Alaura put for the tour, but like, this is quite nice. Wait, is this your FC? Oh yes, this is Alaura's FC. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the placard. Why not? Oh, that's right. I've never looked at a placard on this character. There we go. Space Station Fluffy. The Kitty Soul Reapers. Welcome aboard the SS Fluffy. Enjoy your visit. Rooms 1, 2, and 4 are also part of the adventure. Have fun and teleport at your own risk. Okay, well, visitors welcome. There we go. That's all we need to know. All right, let's do this. I see now why you were dressed up with the post-Moogle hat too. Now we have, oh, this is really nice. Look at this. What a nice little seating area. Man, this is a really cool spot to hang out. With all the grass around. The oriental grass, my goodness. Just so incredibly good. There's very few items in the game that I feel like I just have absolutely pretty much no problem. Like, the 9-10 rule, as some of you guys in chat know I've said before. But like, man, the oriental grass is just such an incredible item. All right, guys, shall we go inside? Also, I feel like I just dropped a reference without explaining it. So, in case anybody is new, when I talk about the 9-10 thing, it's just that I feel like a lot of items in the game are really, really incredible, but a lot of times, especially with like maybe housing items, there's like, it's 9 out of 10. It's amazing, except for there's like one teeny tiny aspect of the item that's a little wonky. And you're kind of like, what? Why? It's so perfect except for this one little thing. That's the 910 thing. But okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Wow, look at like. So I've seen a little bit of this in screenshots, but I've never actually been in here. That's so cool. And like this solar flare, or I think is it shoot? Would you, Alaura, when you were making this, were you thinking this is like a shooting star, or like more like a solar flare, or just maybe a lens flare? You know, like Star Trek style. I think this is so cool though. This is like this view is just incredible. And also for any of you who were joining us on the stream last time when we did Crystal DC, this is, I think this whole space station is the builds that inspired Alaura's apartment room. So you may see some similarities in the inspiration. I love it. It's so cool. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, is this a nod to Alien? This has to be a nod to Alien, right? This like very particular kind of like boofy looking spacesuit. Do you know what I'm talking about, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like the original, like, I think it's the Nostromo, the suit that, I think it's at the end of the movie. Or maybe, I don't know, I could be wrong. Is it just a general spacesuits were orange? That could also be the case. But I remember that, like, I think when I was watching a documentary about Alien, they talked about how they, like, wanted a spacesuit that also looked like samurai armor or something, like, kind of like some kind of a, you know, with like a lot of layering and plating. And so there's like a really fancy spacesuit they came up with that kind of has a lot of this, like, you know, this almost looks like the layering that would go into like a samurai suit of armor or something underneath all of the actual plate mail. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I'm not insane. I don't think. I might be a little bit. Whoa, oh my gosh, the teleporter. The teleporter with like a little sparkle thing going on, which adds this effect, but like it totally doubles as like, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, whoa, I just realized that lens flares too. What the heck? Right? Is that, or it looks like a lens flare. The way this like blue line is, it totally has the, it looks like an anamorphic lens flare where it's got that really long, wide look. Simple but very nice table. Whoa, look at this. Is this looking out at, what do you call it? The moon, right? Is that what this is sort of looking out as? Was that the idea here? I should maybe look in game. I think it might be easier for Alaura to respond in game since she's on PS5. But yeah, look at that view. That's so cool. I definitely think that feels like it's the moon. Oh, there's the control thing. Man, there's so much to explore here. Oh, and here this goes to the FC room. Okay, wait, before we go to the FC room, I don't want to miss anything in here. Does this teleporter work? I'm guessing it does, right? Maybe, should we use a teleporter? Okay. Oh my god. Amazing. I love it. This is the kind of secrets that I'm looking for in my life. Oh man. So it's a plundering ship, it's a pirate ship. Is that... This is amazing, I love that. Liara, that is so very you. And I very much enjoy that it is that way. Oh, look at this. I went left first, now I'm going right. Yo. Okay. This really caught my eye, I remember when I first saw this build posted. Look at this hangar. Look how cool this is. Like with the runway lights and this spaceship coming into dock, how epically cool is that? Let's take a closer look at this spaceship. Man, that is... Once again, using an item, the coffin, the Mahalki coffin, like this, it had never occurred to me that it would be a spaceship, but that totally looks like an alien spacecraft of some sort. Dang, look at this. And then like, just like even this view of like the docking. Oh, you can even go up top, which is like totally something that happens, right? And if you see in, you know, if you've ever watched movies, I mean, there's always this like top balcony area where the main protagonist has like a big epic talk before they fly off into the night, you know, for the big battle, right? They always like, some general dude is here and he's like, yo man, like, you know, talking to Tom Cruise or something, saying, yeah, this is the most important mission we've ever had, and you know, can't afford to have you go renegade on me again and some blah 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 blah. And he's like, oh my god, you know. I love this. This is so cool. Okay. Man. Definitely, guys, come check this out on your own sometime if you view this in the future. This is so cool. Just everything about this is so cohesive and so tastefully done. I really, really like this build. It's very, very cool. Okay, and now let's go into the FC rooms. Okay, we're gonna go into, I think, room number 1 first. 1, 2, 4, and 5, yeah, okay. So we'll go over here too. FC room number 1 of the SS Fluffy Space Station. Oh, I really love the continuity, right, of all of the metalwork. Same signage, right? It's the sign we saw throughout the rest of the build as well. Like, it just has like, it, you know, if you guys have followed the stream at all too, I mean, I am working on building a similar thing in my FC house, where it is like a continuous build. I love it. Here we go, right? The same planet that we saw earlier. Oh, geez. What did they do? Morgant, what did you do? Was it the pineapple? Why is a hedgehog in there too? Oh no. Oh, Loperid is in there. Well, that's appropriate. If anything, the Loperid's probably telling them what's going on. Dang, this is so cool. Oh man. An interrogation room? What? Oh, that's so clever. With like the spotlight really dramatically directly shining on one seat and not the other. Here we go. Let's play it out, guys. Who's talking to who here? Okay. Ariel's doing the question and Selena's doing the answering. Oh man, I don't have any emotes in this character. Man, that's so cool. Oh my goodness. Like just the whole theme of this room. It does one thing and it does it very well. Really great use of the theme and the slots and everything. Like purposeful lighting. Really cool. Hey Celeste! Oh, no worries. Totally understand. In case you want to watch it again, or if anybody's watching and is also similar like Celeste and couldn't make it to Monday and the Crystal Data Center houses we looked, the VOD is up on my Twitch channel, so you can always go back and take a look at that, or rewatch it, you know, if you were live but you couldn't maybe see the whole thing. The VOD is up. The VOD will be up for this one too, shortly after we finish. So if you want to share it with friends or come back and take a look at stuff. But yeah, isn't this cool, Celeste? I don't know if you just popped in, but this whole build is themed like a spaceship. The main house is incredible as well. If you didn't get a chance to see that when we were looking at it on stream, I highly recommend you come take a look yourself and or go watch the VOD, because this build is really fantastic. Alaura did a really great job here. This Alaura right there. And in classic prison style, working out. Yeah, you gotta, you know, times be tough in the prison. Although I gotta say, it looks like they're about to make a prison break, right? Like this is either the prison electrical, the grid is malfunctioning, or it's an electrical jail cell, which would kind of make sense. Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, you could look at it either way, right? Oh wait, actually, is that a little jewel there on the bottom? Is this intentionally sticking up this little bit as if it's like a hollow projector, like projecting a force field? Is that the idea here, Alaura? I don't know if you can hear me, Alaura. Ah, okay, so she answered in game. Yes, so it's electrical bars. I love it. So cool. Yeah, really neat. And let us go to the next chamber. Oops, I walked outside. And yes, Celeste, tonight we are starting at 8 p.m. PST for Prominence Nightclub. Going to room 2. FC room number 2, everybody. I'll talk more about Prominence a bit later today when we get closer to the end. Because yeah, in case, I guess, since I brought it up, a quick shout out, tonight, 8 to 10 p.m. PST, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. EST, the nightclub that I built is going to be open, and I'm going to be DJing there. So if you would like to come check that out, I highly encourage that. And I will, again, talk more about that later. Very cool. Look at this. This is sleeping quarters. Once again, the same unified looking metalwork. Oh, this is so cool. like presumably another teleporter area or something. Does this actually lead anywhere? Is this teleport me somewhere? Should I be jumping out here? Oh shoot, wait, I should be reading probably each of these is called, right? Like if I go to, okay, here we go. I should have watched this. So FC room 1 was the holding cells, so the prison holding cells. This is the medical sick bay that we're in right now, number 2. So is Ariel here not doing so well? Is that why his light is orange? Selena seems like she's fine. She's recovering well, just having a nap. Is he no more though? Uh-oh. Can we get a res here? Oh god. Space Rona. Shit. Survive the end of days. And it's come to this. Yikes. Medic! We need a medic! There we go. Heal that dude up. Oh, there we go. He's all better. He's good to go. Really neat. Look at this. Okay. What's the story here? Is this like just the readout? Would this be stats, I'm guessing, on the patients? Yeah, Alaura responded in game that it is true. So in each one of the in a house, you can only have one of the Gordian. I think it's the tables, sideboards. I forget what they're called, but that have this really nice glowing effect. But you can only use one per estate / per room, including like in Alaura, you could still only have one of each. So that's why you can't have them match. But I kind of like that you can. I think the running narrative would be, that's indicator light, right? So I think it actually works very well to the narrative of thinking like that maybe this person needs some attention or something, right? Oh yeah, man. I ask myself that all the time, like in terms of why the restriction on some of those. I'm guessing that initially it was because some of the more complex items have, like, some of the more items would have like really crazy effects, have the restriction, but also some of them are like a lot of the primal items are that, right? It's the Gordian chair, or like the Gordian items from Alexander, or a bunch of the like the Byakko stool. Like that one's weird, right? To me, in theory, the Byakko stool is limited, even though it's just this teeny tiny little tiger printed stool. It doesn't use like very many resources. It's like really, really tiny, and it feels like it'd be nice to have like 5 of them lining your Byakko themed bar, but you can only have one. And I don't know if anybody actually knows. I'm guessing it has to do with the fact that maybe they didn't want people like fighting over the items or something too much. I don't know. Like fighting for the mats from the primal drops or the raids and stuff. It's a mystery. I'm not really sure. Just one of those things, one of those quirks of housing, you know what I mean? But all right. Okay, let's go to the next one. This will be room number 4. And is all the power in the space station. Wait, let's read the full thing. All the power in the space station is housed here. The engine core room. Holy. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that's so cool. Whoa. That's really neat. That's a really neat way to utilize the way this thing has the little aura that projects off the bottom. the Rama lantern here. Wow, that's really cool. And I really love the way that, like, because the wall is here, the rotating effect here is like climbing up the wall. That looks really cool. Super dramatic. It kind of looks like this thing's about to blow. But other than with all the sparks and stuff, but like, man, that is really neat. Oh, we can go upstairs too. Same again, projector screens, a lot of dials. Ooh, I like this little touch right here. I like that there's just a little bit of this glowy, glinting happening here, as if some of these buttons are illuminating or like lighting up, maybe indicating something. This is a really, really subtle touch, but I think it adds a lot to the believability of this whole thing as a functioning workstation. That's really, really nice. Okay, let's get up here. Oh my goodness. All right. What's the assessment, Morgant? What do we have? What's the issue? I don't know. The captain of this ship is just dancing over here. I think she's not worried in the slightest. So maybe we're good. No, I love it, Alaura. This is like each room in this thing is so on point. Like, it's when you said, like, you know, this is the holding cell. That it was so distinctly that. And then same with the med bay, same with this, like this engine room. Like, it's just that straight out of a sci-fi movie. I love it. Oh no. The assessment from Morgant here is a hedgehog got in. Is it Sonic? I mean, that's probably a good thing though, right? Is that why it's all blue and it's all going crazy? Sonic, you rascal. Also, guys, if you can, could you try chatting in the Twitch chat? Just I know you guys are. It's like probably easier to chat in game, but just so that other people can kind of also see on the stream, you know, if they're just watching, because not everyone can join us here. So if you guys don't mind, like, you guys have some great comments and ideas and stuff in here. I just want everyone else on the stream to be able to see it, you know. All right, really cool. Let's go onto the next room. This is the final one in here, because we still got a number of builds to go, and we got like an hour left. All right, number 5, the crew quarters. Okay, let's check this out. Yeah, I like this little, like, maybe a I don't know. Would this be like a shower, potentially either like a shower or like decontamination area, or maybe like review, you know, I don't know, a warp portal or something where you get suited up, maybe. I don't know. Could be all kinds of things. Yes. How nice. Ooh, okay. Very, very, like, yes, actually, the yellow. Perfect. No, I really like that you dyed these pillows yellow. Like, it's a very, you know, like, there's not, understandably, the spaceship as a whole is not super colorful. But I really like that in a crew quarters, you would want a little bit more of a cozy touch. You know, people would personalize it to themselves. And want to have like a cozier space. So there's like some personal effects, right? A little like plant maybe that can help remind them of Earth and nature. And then some little bright pillows to maybe, you know, have it be a little less dreary. Especially after you went to slay some aliens and stuff. Place like Starlog, right? It's been a rough captain's log. How do they say it in Star Trek? You know, this is Captain Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Captain's log, stardate, 4,000, 3 million, blah 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 blah. You know. Today, Hedgehog got in the engine again. I know. Again. What can I say? Between the Space Rona and these fucking Space Hedgehogs, it's just... chaos. Chaos, let me tell you. It's like a jumps. Okay, so this is, yeah, an elevator and teleporter. Very cool, yeah. I love this. Very cool. Wow, this is just such a nice and well done unified build. Oh man, is this even bed meted? Holy heck, look at this. We're in an apartment room and, like, you know, this seamless the woods why am I blanking on this? But you know, it's the wood floor mat. Seamless and bed meta. Look at this. My camera does not push through to the ceiling. Wonderful. I'm guessing that this whole place has been bed meta because not once has my camera pulled up out of here. So, dang, just so cool. Really like it. It's just pity that you can't shift where the door is, you know? It would be kind of cool to be able to, like, put the door here or something. But yeah. Alright, guys, that was Alaura's incredible spaceship, the USS Fluffy. I love it. Pawn meta. Oh, okay, yeah. Pawn meta indeed. Okay, so next we will go to Alaura's third place that we have here, which is also here on Faerie. This one is in the mist. Okay. Yeah, really, really cool, right, guys? Like, oh man, so cool. If you get a chance, seriously, come here in person. It's a really, really neat build that I think lends a lot if you're here in person. Actually, I mean, in general, builds usually are, you know, it's great to be in the actual place walking around and you feel like you're really there. So yeah, if you get a chance, please come check out all these places that we're visiting in person. Make an alt, you know. I really recommend it. Okay, here we go though. To the next place. This is going to be stop number 9 of the housing tour. I'm updating the address here below the gameplay. Okay, can everyone see that? There we go. Faerie, Mist, Ward 22, and this is going to be in the top mast. Okay, and we are still here on Adamantoise. No, on Faerie, sorry. I literally just said it. There we go. To the Mists. Oh man, my game is once again having trouble with Limsa, as one does loading into Limsa. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh no. DuckTales, woohoo! Alright, Ward 22. Let's go. And the topmast. I believe it is not the subdivision, it is the main division topmast. Okay. Alright, did everyone get here okay? Are these also... Oh, these are totally other people. I'll wave at them anyway. They have no idea who we are. But that's okay. If anybody wants to go invite them, we can invite them. Okay, let's go jump in here though. This one is Alaura's third place that she has submitted for us here. And this is Alpha Airlines. Okay. Top master number 43. Oh, look at this. Look how cute. Oh, whoa, this, look at... It's an airplane, guys. Look at this. Look how cool it is. Holy crap, look at that. There's even the lights, like, for like, from like a runway, or like even just reflecting or something off the panel. Wow, wait, that is so cool. Oh, the windows. I mean, wait, I feel like this is... Oh, I was about to say, like, is one of these tinted? I guess, like, it kind of shifts naturally with just the way that the Phasmoscape works, but that's so cool. With you get, like, the realistic, like, clouds rushing by. That's such a clever use for this. You know, a lot of people have, like, the looking out at the scenery, like, in a house, right? But, like, to sell that this is you're floating up in the sky, that's such a good use of this. And the slanted, these are like, is it briefcases, right? Like they're one of the items that's like a box or a briefcase that's propped open, but like then layered here next to each other to create the overhead storage bins that have just a little bit of slant to them, you know, like they do in real life. And the fact that the lip, you know, is positioned so it comes out here, so you would actually have a handhold. Very subtle detailing and positioning, but I love it. It's clearly very well thought through, and I really, really like that. Yeah, who let the troll on the flight? I don't know, the Alpha seems pretty jazzed about all this, so I don't think he's like mines. Uh-oh, the hedgehog's back though. Okay, may I come aboard? Whoa! Oh, yo, that's so cool. Look at this, the little handle for the bathroom. Again, like just like a really subtle effect, but that with like even the part in the middle, right? How the bathrooms usually are a really, really tiny, narrow door that you either slide open or it folds inward or something. That's so good. And just a little tiny handle to indicate that that's what this is. And of course, you know, you gotta have a little, maybe a vent or something. Airlock. I think this is one of the, what do you call it? The crafting table kind of things. Just to get this little airlock, but that's perfect. That's the little, like, you need a latch or something, right? Yeah, here we go, another bathroom. This is so creative. Cosmetics. Oh, okay, so Alaura's saying these are the cosmetic boxes. Yeah, this is so clever, just all around. This dashboard. Oh, using the guild counter to, like, that's such an efficient use of item slots, too. And it matches with the fact that, you know, I mean, it's all glowing. God. Alaura, this is so clever. I really like this. Like you're flying us over to the space station that we then depart. on the SSS Fluffy, right? Oh, I just realized there's 3 bathroom stalls actually. Each with the same, you know, narrow door paneling. And presumably this would be occupied or not occupied, right? Which is so to say that all 3 bathrooms are occupado right now. So maybe was it the food, guys? Was it the hedgehog again? Yay. Amazing. Okay. All right. I love this. This is, again, just such a unified, cohesive looking build. Really, really cool. Okay. All right. Next we have, oh, my man, again? For some reason, my Evernote, where I have my show notes, has been liking to crash lately. Okay, I'm grabbing up the next address though, for the next location we're going to go to. And I will just look it up on my phone. Type it in if I need to, if my Evernote here doesn't come back up. Which it looks like it might not. Okay. So if you're following along here, that was build number 9, Alpha Airlines. And next we're going to go to number 10, which is Amphi's Night in the Steppe. Like the Azim Steppe. And that is going to be on Gilgamesh now, and this last leg is all on Gilgamesh. Okay. Oh, here we go. And my Evernote wants to cooperate again. Here we go. Okay. Aether, Gilgamesh. But what did I say? This is build number 10? Okay. Here's where we're headed next, guys. Build number 10, Aether, Gilgamesh, Mist, Ward 1, Plot 4, FC Room number 5. Okay, let's go, go, go. The Mist. And for anybody who's watching, if you would like, I'm referencing the tour itinerary, which I have posted in my Discord. And if any of you have not joined or not aware, I have a Discord community that kind of is where it's a hub where I showcase and try to keep all the information for all the different events and stuff that I'm hosting. So that's these housing streams, the housing tours, as well as the nightclub events that I'm putting on at the nightclub that I built. And it's a great place to connect with all these wonderful people here on the stream. So if you're not in the Discord, I highly recommend you at least give it a look, check it out. Would love to have you in there. That's like a great place where we can talk a little bit more outside the stream, and we'll be hosting, you know, like even community-driven events and everything. So take a look there. It also has like the information for the housing tour as well as the itinerary that we're following along with. I'm posting it here live as we're going, but if you would like, I recommend checking that out as well, because I'd love to have you in there. So, and if you're not also following me, hey, give this channel a follow. I stream housing every Monday and Wednesday. So we happen to be doing housing tours right now, but I also just stream in general housing builds and just a creative talk every Monday and Wednesday, 4 to 6 p.m. PST, 7 to 9 EST. So if you like the vibe and are interested in coming to check it out and hang out with us more, tell your friends and also drop me a follow and come join us. Love to have you. Okay, Ward 1. Wow, Ward 1. Don't see that very often. All right, all right. Here we are. This is the Cedar Rapids FC house, looks like. And then we are going to be going into room number 5, Amphi's room. Let's look at the yard though. Very nice. Oh, it's cute. Cute little barbecue area. I like it. And of course, I mean, beachside town, you gotta have the beach view, right? The deck here. Nice deck. Nice deck, man. All right, let's go. To FC room number 5. Ooh, look at this. Once again, never been here. I saw a few images of this on the internet, on Twitter. I've never actually been here. Oh, this has such a nice ambiance in here. All the colors, oh, that's so nice. Just like the colors that make up the ceiling here. Very subtle, or I guess it maybe sort of subtle, but sort of not so subtle, but in a very good way. I really like how that really ties it with the rest of this hanging drapes. Great use of the bed here, you know. Frame the doorway. Hey man, you doing okay in there? Are you Oh, the troll's into that light right there. Background, Amphi just really likes Asm Steppe. Hey, fair enough. Whoa, wait. Yo. The lights. Oh, that's so good. Wow. I think are those the merino lanterns? Or the, is that right? Little ornamental ones. Yeah, wow, wait, that's such a nice little use for the star. Like, I think, you know, I also love the use of the carbuncle lanterns for the stars because they twinkle, which is a really nice looking effect too. But I really like this is a different look that I haven't often seen, where it's just like it has the little starburst pattern on it, right? But it's a little bit more subtle. So like you can have the more dramatic look where you have this twinkling night sky, but you can also go for this, which is a really great use of just sort of like a very subtle, you know, stars in the background. Like I didn't even quite notice it right away when I came in, but as soon as I started really like looking out the window, then it really came across. That's so nice. Marimo lamps, that's the one. There you go. That's such a nice view. It's so cozy. I mean, I really would... This would be like such a cool weekend getaway Airbnb, you know? Hey, you renting this place out, Amphi? How much? Really nice use of layering too of the Asm like kitchen, the step kitchen, but then also putting it together with the crafting table here to create this custom looking thing. Super simple in terms of, you know, just 2 items I think placed together, but they like the mashup that it creates is really well done. It works really well. There's nothing, you know, it kind of doesn't make it look too kitcheny and it doesn't make it look too crafty. It's kind of like a combo of both. And then you put that here and it's, yeah, wow, that's so good. Oh, this was a happy accident, putting these 2 together. I love it when that happens, when you're trying out items and you accidentally place something and it's like, oh wait, actually, that weirdly works. Just a happy little accident. Just paint a little bit of titanium white up in here. A little bit of tomato red. Really nice. Yeah, I love it when you have two items that they don't seem like they would go together, but then you layer them together. And for example, like, you know, these like little pins, they just perfectly sit on top of the kitchen, and then this pokes out like the bottom and doesn't get covered up too much. I think that I mean that's one of the best feelings is when you're housing and then you accidentally realize that two items mash up really, really well together. I need the Bob. Do we need the Bob Ross emote? Well, apparently it's a common. Everyone has the emote, right? Have like a custom, like myself as Bob Ross with the afro hair. Do you? It's still an afro hair, like his head of hair, right? His like big poofy thing. It's still considered an afro, right? I mean. Or is there any kind of like an alternate, like a name for it or something? But yeah, wow, really cool. Amphi, do you want to say anything else about this place? Like, point anything else out? So sorry if you hear me sipping a little bit, I'm just having some coffee. Fueled by caffeine. The poofy head thing. It's a wig, right? I do remember that one year for Halloween I was trying to be Bob Ross, but like I couldn't find like a really nice like poofy wig thing. All the ones they had at the store were like really crappy looking, and so I decided not to do it. But you know, that'd be fun. There's no afro. Yeah, I can't. I have to Fanta. I was thinking like, can I be Bob Ross in the game for Halloween? But I think you really need to have the boofy afro look as the head to really sell it, and I do not think that that's an option for Viera male. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Not really. Yeah, I don't think it's for Viera, unfortunately. That's okay. Someone else, we can... If everyone else wants to be Bob Ross, they'll also... We can have a Bob Ross party. We could have paint night. Yeah. You know, like just do art together and then just like all dress up like Bob Ross and just hang out. All right, guys, make note, remind me. Community event later down the road. Paint night. Bob Ross paint night. This is such a nice vibe. Everyone's just like chilling here. I should sit down too. Take a little screenshot here. Super cozy. Yeah, right? Mathium is this is such a, like, I don't usually see people do stuff with the Asm Steppe related theme. So it's a really cool, refreshing, new type of build that you don't really see much. And I definitely think that that's something that like Amphi has started to become very much known for, is doing some of the bit more atypical styles of builds, which we'll see as we get to some of his their other builds here. We ran a near raid as a group of chickens. That's a great idea. I think I recall someone with a small group of friends doing a prey run with me. Like I did a MSQ roulette and we had like 4 frogs. It's great. We could do that. We should do that. I'd love to get some fun like content runs together with you guys if you guys are interested in the future. Especially come like holiday season, right? Like all dress up as Santa and do a Praetorium run, or all dress up as you know, I don't know, Halloween costumes and do some runs and stuff. That'd be so much fun. If you wanna shout out, if you guys wanna be connected and make sure that you would be in know when that happens, come join my Discord community. That would be that'd be where we would organize it. So I think that would be, because that would be something that I wouldn't necessarily broadcast out to Twitter and everything, right? It would be much more of a community event. So yeah, right. This is so freaking cozy. I completely agree with you, Ariel. It's like, oh, we can just chill here and just turn this into a just chatting stream, and then just talk about stuff. You know, maybe we can one day, right? We can come back here and just have like a just chilling and chatting, just like go chill in people's builds, and then just like basically do a just chatting stream or something. But then we'll just like every half an hour or something, we'll just shift to like a new person's, you know, cozy hangout kind of build. Because like also your bathhouse would be perfect, you know, we just all, you know, hang out, have like hot tub night and hang out and just chill on the couches and yeah. But all right, okay, let's get going to the next build. We still have 4 more builds to go. So let's see if we can head on to... Okay, here we go. Another one by Amphi. This is their fishing shack. Ooh, and this one's gonna be... This is a good one. Again, I have not seen this one in person, but I know that this is definitely another unique looking one. This one is in the goblet. Let me get the address for you guys. Here, I'll put the address up first before I warp. Goblet, Ward 23. But here we go. There we go. This is number 11, I think? Yes, build number 11 on the tour itinerary. This is Amphi's fishing shack. Oh, you wish you could doze anywhere and sleep on the cozy mat next to the fire. Yeah, that'd be really nice. And some people do that, by the way, Ariel. Like they will intentionally float a bed, you know, just like hidden just under the floorboards or something, right? Or the two things I've seen people do is you float a bed near some place where you want people to be able to kind of, yeah, like lay down by the fire or something. But also you can float stools next to a fake windowsill, right? And then that way people can actually sit on the windowsill and that kind of thing. So. Found a treehouse last night on Primal. You walked in, jump up the trunk, and end up in the treehouse. It was beautiful. Oh, cool. Liara, if you have a link to that, hey, put it in the Discord. I'd love to see what that is. Where am I going? Sorry. Distracted. Plot 7. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. So you'd be into that idea too, Amphi? Cool, yeah. No, I think that would be a really cool idea. I think we did talk about having some more long form streams, since 2 hours a lot of times kind of caps us out pretty quickly. So yeah, maybe like on one of the longer form streams, we could always do like a couple hours of housing, and then go take a break and just like have it just chatting, like hang out afterwards, sort of like not like an after party, but kind of, you know, just like pick a build and go hang out, talk. Oh, I really like this. Once again, I mean, a very different look, even out here, right? You don't often see a lot of people going for like a underwater or coral reef kind of thing. But that's super cool. All right, here we go, the fishing shack. And look at this. And I feel like I should add, the vibe that Amphi went for here was dilapidated fishing shack. So like very much falling apart, old, worn out. I think this is what you were working on when you first came to my stream. And I remember you saying, I'm building right now, I'm working on a dilapidated fishing shack. And man, you really, really nailed it. Look at this, the diorama here. I remember we were talking about this when you were building this, the diorama and like how you want to do this. Lighthouse, the little seagull flying here. That's so good. Oh, and a love letter? Whomst. You got what did the letter say? And also, Alaura has a fantastic little clip on her Twitter of her Godzilla-ing out here, which was fantastic. I love that. Also, like, nobody uses this, right? Because I feel like it's so hyper specific what this is. But I love that I mean, this is arguably the best possible use case for this item. Because I would struggle a bit to recommend using that for much else per se, but I think that works so well. And also, I mean, like this the little hanging thing here. This is the Maslea Marlin flipped backwards, so you can't actually see the swordfish that's like hanging probably like right about there. But I love that, you know, you brought in the ropes so that you could hang the lights here. But I like that, like, I mean, you could have easily just flipped this around and had just the Maslea Marlin with this same thing hanging, but you have the Marlin flipped backwards so you can't see it, and then the humongous ass, I think is it a salmon? What is that supposed to be? It's gigantic though. Subtle, like, little bit of, you know, paper on the wall, right? That's like super subtle, but it really adds to the cluttered vibe of this place. Really, really like that. And there's, you know, there's just things strewn all over the place, haphazardly, putting papers and everything. Read the chat here for a second. Yeah, right? Yeah, you just started it. Oh my, yeah, you finished this actually really quickly. You had just started it, and you built this really, really fast. Although perhaps I'm also just quite slow with building, admittedly. Yeah, the clutter is really, really well done in this build, right? Like this is, again, like a very subtle difference, but like, I think a lot of times there might be these three items that are all kind of strewn separately and apart from each other. But something as simple as the fact that like the gramophone is like on top of these, kind of as if it's just like, these were just already there, and I was like, I can't be bothered to move these. I'm just gonna, but I want to listen to music, so I'm just gonna plop this down on top of them. I like that. That's very believable, right? That's when you have a cluttered desk, you know, everything isn't separated. It's like all on top of each other and kind of stacking. And that physics-wise also even makes sense that like the popped up part is over here and then this is flattened, you know, I don't know, it just very well done clutter. All tuckered out over here. Yeah, here too, right? Again, papers like layered below with other things just stacking on top of them. Right? Like how this is like all kind of as if it's just this was from week 1, this is week 2, this is week 3. Maybe hopefully this is from today. Ooh, this is also really nice. This is a like see this lantern could have easily just been hung right here, right? But this is making use of the new pendant, the pendant light. The light is like hidden behind the wall. It's right about here maybe. And it's the connecting part to the wall, but by flipping it backwards and only using the wall connecting part, you get a new way to connect this lantern to the wall. And that is, like the metals even just look like they match. This looks like it is one item. If someone doesn't know housing, I'm sure most people would look at this and say, yeah, of course, that's exactly the item. Yeah, you're starting to feel it, Selena. I know you're just getting into housing, but I mean, look, I took 6 months to build Prominence, right? And admittedly, I mean, I wasn't working on it 24/7 every single day during those 6 months, but like, just to give you some idea of like some builds, I put up my movie theater 2 days before the digital fan fest. So that one just like came together overnight practically. But then like Prominence, Ichi Nightclub took I think 2 months, and then Prominence took 6 months. So, you know, it's all over the board. But the important part is just take breaks if you need it, right? I really like too that you have like this the dishes just like stacked. This single strand of ivy, you know, again, not excuse me, one could argue not necessary, but like it just adds that little bit of like overgrown, some stuff from nature is seeping into here. And I think everybody's upstairs here, so let's get up here. Oh boy. Okay, I think I remember this too. That so we have the letter, right? There's like a letter here on the windowsill down there, right? Which feels a little bit like wistfully looking out at I don't know, out at the sea and reading like a forlorn love letter. And I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong, Amphi, but is this also a continuation of that same kind of storyline going on where we got this like these little music boxes, like arguably couples music boxes or something, and then just this little bouquet of flowers that's kind of been thrown up here? Is this, am I reading into that wrong? Is that a continuation storyline? Right, like, oh, look at, that's a whole vibe with this light coming in here too. Man, oops. Oh, camera's going a little crazy here. All right, let's sit down, but hopefully not sit on top of anybody. Maybe this is a good spot for a picture. There we go. Let's grab a photo here, guys. Quickly, we'll bring up the character lighting. I am not very good at G-pose though, so forgive me. mine might not be amazing, but you guys are probably much better at this than I am. Y'all want to snap a quick photo here? Let's do it. Should I like tint this blue a little bit? There we go. Give it a little bit more of a moody vibe. Here we go. We even got Fluffy here in the corner. How cute. I liked it. Fluffy was looking. There's the little hedgehog. Like all the minions are all like looking around too. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Hooray! Oop. All right. Shall we? Sorry, I kind of stepped on someone there. Oh, Mar, you missed the photo, but it's understandable. You look a little like you've seen a lot. Oh no. Yeah, Amphi, it's okay. You know, sometimes we all need that spot we go to where we just have a big old mood. Oh, also, okay, I gotta point this out. Just like the way that you have the wood with the cracked window and it's just peeking into this and like offset so it looks like the boards have been kind of ripped apart. Like you boarded up the window but then ripped part it back open or something like this. Yet again, another really good example of layering that really helps to sell the storyline of like that this place has seen some shit. Oh gosh, I should not walk on the bed. There we go. Let's see here. Work. Oh yeah, supposed to be like, okay, so yeah, the storyline this build is supposed to be like lost love staring forlornly out at the sea. Yeah, and you nailed that. I mean, I definitely get that vibe, right? Like a lost love, you know, the what do you call it? I don't know, maybe the emotional like low point in a romantic comedy where that person just like goes back to their hometown or something and just has like a complete meltdown where they're just like, oh my god, I messed it all up, or like I'm never gonna see them again, and just is like drinking themselves into the ground, clearly with like all the booze and everything. And then, but then of course they rally. So we gotta have what's the conclusion, Amphi? We gotta have the happy ride into the sunset. Oh, hello. Hello, Vark. Are you just joining us here, or you just happened to come visit this build? But very cool. Welcome to the house tour if you're here with us. Are you here in the stream as well? Oh, you got a screenshot of us with her snoozing? Perfect, Liara. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing all this. Oh, that's also true. Yeah, the crafting and gathering definitely can help. Like, it definitely can lend to slowing down building. But you save a lot of, you know, you do save a lot of money. Oh, hey! Oh, you're Amphi's boyfriend. Well, happy to have you with us. Okay. What, you don't want him to come along? You embarrassed? Is he the one? Did he write the note? Is this? Oh my gosh, are we hitting? Is this the return? The resolution of your romantic comedy? He's back and he's all dressed up. He's ready to he's performing for you. He's making amends. See, I know you guys are fighting, and that's obviously why this house is the way it is, but look. He's apologizing. He worked out, he learned how to dance. All right, you guys gonna... there we go. Hug it out. Miss... Oh. All right, kiss and make up. There we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. All right, Morgant just eating some bread, enjoying the show. All right, all right. Oh, and there he goes. Okay, I guess he did what he came for. Resolved. Tensions resolved. Moving on with life. Peace out. See you later. Alright guys, let's go to the next build. Thank you very much, Amphi, for showing us this. This place is fantastic. Again, yet another build. Again, I should really say this about every build, but like, I mean, come here in person if you can. This place really has a fantastic vibe that really lends itself to you being here in person. Especially if you just are feeling a little moody and you want to go stare out at the sea and wait for a giant clown man to pop in the door and dance for you and then dote you and then disappear never to be seen again. If you're about that life, then you gotta come here. What are you doing? Oh wait, I just messed this up. Let's see. Did I get that right? Oh yes, there we go. Okay, so we're off to... Oh wait, hey, we're in the same ward here. Don't warp away. It looks like this is the same ward. Fishing shack, we're already in the goblet, right? So same place. Plot 4 though. Wow, that's really convenient. Am I correct in that? Is this... I'm not seeing that incorrectly, right? Kindling Café, Morgant. It's like running down the street, right? Where's number 4? Wait, is this correct? No, it's not. We get down there? Woohoo! Okay. Awesome, awesome. The Kindling Café. Owned by the Sundered Remains. Is that an FC? Yes. Owned by the Sundered Remains FC. Very lovely little yard here. Ooh, I like that there's just this very subtle little fork in the road, leading you to both the paths over here. Oh, this is a nice use of the Lanusha grape trellises. Just to frame the garden plots here. Very nice little detail. All right, we got everybody here. Let's head on inside. Oh boy, look at this place. Wow. All right. So this is Morgant's, the Kindling Café. So it's a cafe. Modern cafe. Wow. Okay. First off, the way that there is just this subtle little, what do you call it? I guess panel that all the lights are attached to here. So the fact that, okay, so first of all, this is the pendant light, but it's the pendant light plus I think the bottoms of some lanterns, like maybe the metal work. I could be wrong. Is this the, what is it? alchemy metalwork, or no, not alchemy, the metalwork lanterns from the Crystarium quests, the bottoms, which really helps feel like how these are mounted. And then yet another item though, just to create the plating where these are all fastened to. You know, I think, and you know, and this repeats everywhere. But you know, I do think that a lot of times something that people may overlook, or you know, some of you just don't have the item slots, but I think that a lot of times, you know, it's you just have a lantern hanging from the ceiling. And I think a great way to add another level of complexity to a build is to think about architecturally, how is that even happening, right? Because if you do look like at your lights and stuff in your real house, most of them aren't just flying out of the wall randomly. Usually they are attached to something, or they have like a little frame around them, or some crown molding on, you know, the edges of a roof, right? So I think this is like a really cool, subtle but really cool detail that adds a lot of believability to this build. Also, again, guys, I can't keep up with or see much of the in-game chat. So Morgant, too, if you are calling anything out, or anyone here is talking about stuff, fire it out here in the Twitch chat, because then everyone can see, you know. I like this, just simple little counter for ordering your coffee. Oh, that's an interesting way to do that, where like usually people would put the cashier counter up on top of the table, but it's interesting that you have it pushed down below. Oh, here, look at the custom entry. I didn't even notice this, but that's so cool with the shades on the door. Just the single broom, right? The entire cabinet is hidden here, and just the broom that leans on the cabinet being used here for some clutter. This is a very nice, just little, what is this? A mantle, right? I think, is that what this is called? A mantle? Where you'd have just a little bit of room to place stuff on. Usually what you see above a fireplace, right? Beautiful seating, lighting near each seating area. The shades really add a lot to this whole thing. Ooh, I like this too, with just like the little jars up on top of the bookshelf, right? So you have the books here, but some additional books and jars just hanging up here. That's a really nice little clutter touch. Oh, jeez. Oh, is the in-game chat wild? The register looks so big when on the small counter, so I only have the top showing. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. I definitely have struggled with that too, right? Where the Crystarium register feels like this gigantic, like, contraption to be sitting on a desk. So it kind of lends itself if you can either push it farther back so the perspective makes it not look as big, or if like how Morgant did it here, where they hit it a bit so that way it's just not as pronounced looking. But like if you know what this item is, you understand, oh, I see, it's the cashier's area, right? Also, I also really like how all of the chairs and everything are like, nothing is perfectly aligned, right? Everything feels a little off center. Like all the cups, right? Like one is a little more this way, you know, all the chairs are kind of off kilter. So it very much feels like people casually come to this cafe all the time, and, you know, you're probably guest number blah, blah, blah of the day. So the chairs are a little bit all over the place. Again, very subtle touch, but I like that it adds a lot of dynamics to the room. Like it makes it feel used and like it's actively, people are here all the time. antique shelves with the dance poles. Great combo. I think all of this is clutter items, right? Like all of these is like 3 separate, 5? These are 5 separate paper bags. And then jars, a glade lantern. This with the portrait is hidden here. Incense burner, bookshelves, paper box. Don't open the jars. It's the last step of the wooden bookshelf? Which one are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about the mantle, right? I think, yeah. So this right here is, how did he make this, the mantle? This right here is the very bottom of the wooden staircase bookshelf, right? So it would be like this. You can imagine the rest of the bookshelf and the stairs is like this. And you just use the very bottom area of the steps and you poke it through the wall. And a lot of people use this not as a mantle, or I guess it is a mantle in a way, but they use it underneath a TV. So instead of a picture here, they'll put a TV screen here. And a lot of people like to use these sticking out to create a really clean looking shelf that's right below the TV. Who you reaping over here? Coffee wasn't that good? Oh, that's so cute with these little, like, the little extra areas for seating sticking out here. And even got some stuff. Not a great place to put a potted plant, I will say. Who done this? Fluffy? Did you have too much to drink at Amphi's place? Ooh, this is a nice little one too. This is the potted elephant ear plant? Or is this the fig? But it's one of the potted trees, but that's not the pot that it comes in. This is a separate ceramic pot that is made to look like, well, like a, you know, like a different pot. I like that, you know? Just changing it up a little bit from what people expect to see when they see this plant. There's a certain kind of pot that it's sitting in. Here you go, you just change it up a little bit. And a bathroom / changing room? Or maybe just another area, going to another area. If this is, oh, never mind, I understand. It's an FC, so going to the additional chambers. And this is a little doormat, because they're presumably coming in from other areas, and they may want to wipe their feet or something before they go. Or that they wipe their feet before they go into these other chambers. Very cool. I told Morgant. Told Morgant I need iced latte in payment. So Morgant keeps his soul. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. That seems like an equal trade. Fantastic. Morgant, you want to shout out anything else in here? I mean, presumably this would lead to like a hallway, right? That would be leading to other chambers, but also where the bathroom would be, right? So you could think of it like that too. I think the reason I thought of a changing room was because of the little opening right here at the bottom, which I feel like is often very commonly seen in changing rooms, right? Where you have a little gap beneath the door. So, yeah, man, really, really clean. I didn't even really talk about like just the woodwork that's like all around here, but all of the different there's different cabinets here, all layered together. I think these are the Hingen ones. There's the these are bookshelves. The step bookshelves, but flip backwards is the back of them. There are, I think, is this wood slats maybe? To create these lines here on the window. Feel free to fire off if I'm getting any of that wrong, Morgant. Oh, these are no, these are not hinged. These are the cheese bread racks, I think. Bread storage cabinets. They have all the pieces of bread and stuff inside. 43 wooden slats in this build. Yep, that makes sense, right? There's a wood slat here, here. Just to give these extra, like, see, this is Morgant clearly pays a lot of attention to like architecture-y kind of design, because yeah, he's got a lot of like framing of like here, just to create this corner effect, right? The transition point between all these elements with the little break here, wooden slats, wooden slat, wooden slat, wooden slat. Here, all the gaps in the windows. Here again for the door, right? Oops, right? Wood slat, wood slat, wood slat, wood slat. Very cool. There's a lot of really great complex layering going on here. If anybody is interested in making sort of, you know, very modern looking wood cafe looking things, this is a great build to study. It's a mix of cheese collections, slats, staircase bookshelves for the wood paneling, and a hanging cupboard to cover the top of the windows. Yeah, that makes sense. This is great. Fantastic build. All right, and let's go to the next one. We're gonna go a little over time here, but we are almost done. We got 2 more left. This is going to be build number 13, guys. The Acier? Acier? How do I say that, Morgant? Am I saying that? Is it the second way? Like the more, I don't know. Acier? Acier? Okay, so there we go. This is build number 13. Still here, still in the goblet. So don't leave the goblet. But this now is Ward 20. Oh, wait, sorry, Ward 7, plot 48. You guys ready? First way, Acier. Okay. Oh, actually, I just realized, is this your build, Morgant? Can I just warp there? Is that right? Plot 4. Oh wait, 48. 7th ward. This one. Let's go. All right. Beautiful. Here we go. Acier. Steel beamed ceiling modern home. Okay. Let's have a look. Beautiful yard. Ooh, I really like that. The layering of the wisteria trees. I think that's what they're, right? Eastern wisteria trees. And then the Lanasha grape pagodas. Benches below, really nice. Alaura just enjoying the vibe there. You're gonna get wet socks though, just let me tell you, you're gonna get sick. Just a fair warning, you may wanna swap your shoes out. Can't have wet socks, guys. Ooh, this is nice. I have not seen someone layer this like this, but that looks really nice together, actually. Very simple combo, but the fact that it helps illuminate the path and everything, that weirdly works really well together. All right, guys. Everybody ready? Alaura, you change your socks. Let's go. Okay, okay. Woo! Oh boy. Wow. That is neat. Look at all this. The metal work overlaying on the ceiling. Very cool. I like all these, the metal panels, or the metal beams. That's a really neat look. Again, like, you know, you could easily just have a clean floor mat ceiling, the wood part here, but just adding all this extra texture with the wood, with the metal here, really adds a lot. Just makes it feel so much more interesting and custom. And same use of the, you know, layering of the lights and giving them like a support system. What's over here? Oh, nice flat screen TV. Oh yeah, see, this is what I was talking like earlier when I said that a lot of people like to add a little, like a sound bar, or, you know, presumably like a place where you would store your DVDs or something below the TV. And that's right here is where you would use the bottoms of the wooden bookshelves, or a wooden staircase bookshelves. This little couch over here, the door with, again, with the shades. Someone randomly cutting cabbage over here, because I mean, sometimes you just gotta cut cabbage. I don't know, what can I say, right? Look at that, you know, troll thinking about life and existence, and just, yeah, I know, right? Big mood. Look at that. Ah, what even? It do be like that sometimes. Oh, is this a message book in the fridge? That's cute. Oh, I like that this fridge is just randomly red. I like it just got a little pop of color. Yeah, you know, a lot of times it would just be a uniform looking thing, which also looks very nice in a different kind of way, but I think it's kind of cool that it's different, where you just have this pop of color. Oh, here we go. Lights turn down a little bit. Very nice, clean sink. Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, let's see, and Morgant, is there any more of this build that we should look for, or is it just this room? The ceiling looks like it took a lot of slots, yeah. I know the feeling. I mean, this is the thing I did with my izakaya, where I just went super ham on the ceiling and like the overall structure. One floor build. Yeah, no, makes sense though. I mean, and I think like because it's just small, you also have a little bit of a truncated upstairs area. So, but this is really nice. Like both this and the previous build we walked into, I mean, they feel very much complete, like one nice tidy little room. Very unified from every angle. you are very much in your element making these modern light wood neutral kind of looking builds, sort of Scandinavian, I think, kind of inspired. Very cool, very nice. Okay, now I think we have well, Morgant, if you want to lob anything else out here in the Twitch chat to point out, let me know. And in the meantime here, I am going to put up the address for our final build of the tour. This will be build number 14 on the itinerary. Oh, there he goes, banging his head on the cabinets there, or the shelves there. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Build number 14. We are almost done here. This is the last one of the tour. This is going to be one more by Amphi. This is called Beneath the Ruby Sea, and this is in the lavender beds. Oh, actually, let me... This is the apartment, right? Number 36? Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, more slots, please. Yes, Square Enix. I think more slots. We'd love to see more slots. The ability to freeze items in place, right? Like lock items so you can't touch them. Or make them unclickable, make them like lock their position in space. That would be really great too. And then I was talking with some friends about this the other day, but save states, that would be so cool. Like having a, even just having two different save states where you could like build a house and then have an alternate version of the house that you could toggle back and forth between would be super cool. If you're listening, Square Enix, just saying, like then you'd be able to have like, say, your normal bedroom, right? For when you're just like hanging out. Oh, look, an elephant. Surprise elephant. But you'd have a bedroom or something maybe when you're just doing your normal thing, but then you could toggle it to the party house for like special occasions, right? Maybe you have a Christmas party or something, but you don't want to have to like rip down everything else that you built or something, but you want to throw a special Christmas party for someone. It'd be really cool to have like a save state where you could toggle back and forth between the two. Just saying. All right, here we go. Final build of the tour. This is Amphi Inos's Beneath the Ruby Sea. What a conclusion, huh? How cool is that? You see people with saltwater aquariums or like, some under sea stuff, and you also see people building like a Hingen Japanese looking room. But at least for me, I've never seen anybody put the two together. And I think that this is such a phenomenal job at integrating those two ideas together, right? We are underwater here. So these aren't just aquariums. This is like looking out at the ocean floor. How cool is this? And very much matches with the fishing shack too, right? Like it, or even the Azim Steppe, right? It feels like all three of Amphi's builds, despite being very different from each other, all feel like they could easily belong to the same corner of the world. you know, the Azim Steppe is like up atop on the cliff where you're looking out at the ocean, kind of like over, you know, but like maybe up on the cliffs and the hills above it. And then the fishing shack belongs like right near the water's edge. And then this is if you were to do a dive, you know, a couple miles out of the sea. And there's like another hidden room out there. So this was inspired by Sui no Sato and the Shusui dungeon. And the Sui no Sato area is the place that Yugiri is from. And it's sort of in the middle of the Ruby Sea area. So if you want to see where the inspiration comes from, you could check that area in the game and then come here. Very cool. I like that these are dyed a little bit red, just to give it a little bit of that extra Asian and certain kind of vibe. Because it could have just been brown, but it's a little bit red. Really great job with the aquascaping of the fish tanks. Layering in the coral here, layering with some rocks and everything. Really, really great job, right? And bringing that unified look across all of the different tanks. Or not tanks, across all of the views of the ocean. Oh, the fish were all caught in the ruby. Oh, wow. Okay, so the fish are even accurate. Amphi is saying that all these fish actually do really belong to the Ruby Sea. So this build is lore accurate as well, in a sense. Is that the case even with the picture frames? Like this little fish here? Is this also a fish that is specifically catchable in the Ruby Sea? Oh, okay, I see, yeah. So you had a Zayla build, which was the step one, and then the Ryan one. Rayan, which is this build. So the aquarium is a biotope. Is that, yeah, because Ariel, you actually do aquascaping. So what is the difference between an aquascape and a biotope? This place. Oh, that's true. Actually, Amphi, you have been switching outfits each time, huh? I'm sorry if I didn't really call attention to that, but yeah, now that I think about it, I do recall that you were in different outfits before, so you have been switching each time. While I have you on screen here, do you want to go through each of your 3 outfits for the 3 locations? All right, so this was the Azim Steppe one. Oh wait, this was the Azim Steppe one? Okay, and then we have the fishing village one, or fishing shack. Oh, that works so well. What top is this? The Tackle Soft's jacket. Oh, I've never really looked into the fishing glam, but that's, wow, that looks really nice. And then here we go with the Ruby Sea one. Wow, that's so cool. I'm sorry I didn't call more attention to that while we were in each of those individual builds, but dang, that's so cool. You really thought this through. I love it. Really great. Thank you for showing that with us. And also, I love how you ended up finishing the kitchen here. I know that when I did come to visit this one while Amphi was building it, and they were kind of trying to figure out what to do with the kitchen and how to like bring it all together. And I think this is great. I love that the way you layered it in with sort of the open shelves that we kind of talked about, and the you know, all the different little dishes and things. This whole piece here is several items all layered together, but they all work really well and they feel like they naturally belong together. Really like that. Yeah, really, really cool. Oh, that's the 90 artifact year? Oh, wow. Well, I gotta get fishing to 90, I guess, huh? Also, okay, so Ariel clarified, so a biotope. So more than an art form aims to imitate a natural ecosystem. It'll have the local plants and the life found natively in an environment. Oh, okay. So the difference is, if I'm understanding correctly, aquascaping is more like the art of creating a cool looking aquarium, right? Which could mean that it completely has no bearing on actual nature. So you're like mismatching like this plant's from this area, these fish from this area, and just kind of creating the coolest looking setup that you can come up with. Whereas specifically a biotope, it's like it could be both, right? It could be an aquascape and a biotope. But specifically a biotope is when you are also really taking into consideration the idea of making sure that it all works in nature as it would actually happen in the real world, right? So if you're saying, like, for example here, oh, you would say, okay, the coral elements here, the rocks, you know, the type of sand that I used, and the fish that I placed in the tank, they all belong from the same area of the Ruby Sea. So if you really were to have just like plopped this chunk of the sea out and put it in this, you know, room, it would look like this. There's nothing that wouldn't naturally natively be found there. Got it. That's a really good clarification, because I feel like I kind of have talked about them a little bit interchangeably. But that is thank you for pointing that out. So now I will clarify that whenever we talk about aquascapes in the future. Man, this is a beautiful build. What a great one to end on. And also, I really like that calling out this extra little door. I've talked about this before on streams, especially when talking about the nightclub builds and stuff that I've done, but I really like when people add extra doors to stuff that don't necessarily lead anywhere, but I think it just always adds a lot of believability that there's probably more going on that you're just not privy to, which really can help sell the space in your brain as being much larger than it is. And I think that that's a really nice little touch to add. It also looks nice. It looks cool to have extra elements to decorate places with, but I think it's a really nice immersion touch too, because sometimes, you know, you walk into spaces and it feels like it's the entryway for something, but then the entryway for what? How would I get to the other areas of this? So in the case of, you know, sometimes you build a really tiny little cafe with 400 items in a giant large. And so someone walked up to a massive mansion and then walked into a space that's only one tiny room. Okay, well, how do you rationalize that in your brain if you're trying to keep immersion? Put a couple fake doors in there, right? Then they can build their own storyline of like, oh, yeah, I'm only allowed in the lobby here, right? But in theory, there's many more rooms that I could access. I just am not supposed to go back there. So, also, Dazapi, thank you for the follow. I just saw you had the follow on the channel. Very much appreciate that. I hope you've been enjoying the tour. It hides the bodies. And yes, okay, well, yeah, this is the last build for the tour, guys. Thank you all so much. You know, since we're all here, anybody who's still here, can we all gather maybe in front of this, in this area over here, and we can take another photo? We did this last time too, where we finished off and did a photo with everybody. And if you have done if you want to emote or like do a smile or anything like that, now would be the time to do it. If you want to clear any emotes you may have done before, do a /sit and then jump. And that will clear out whatever you've previously done. But yeah, if you guys want to do an emote, then this would be the time to do it. Okay. Everyone get their emotes in? All right. let's jump into G-Pose. If anyone else wants to grab some G-Pose photos too, now would be a great time to do it. Oh man, Alaura with the reaping. Oops. Let's see. Wait, freeze everything. Sorry, again, not very good at G-Pose. Ha. Oh, let's turn battle effects off. Come on, look up here. Why can't we look up here? Oh, there we go. There we go. Everybody looking up here, even Fluffy. Okay. Cute. Really great. All right. Maybe let's add a little bit more lighting. There we go. Light everybody's character up a little bit more. Perfect. Oh, very, very nice, everybody. Okay, well, yeah, I think so. This is going to be where we start wrapping up this tour for today. Thank you all so much for coming out to the housing tour. If you came both days, if you came just this day, if you came only Monday, thank you so much. You guys, the response for this and you guys' just like passion and energy and everything for this has been so great. I hope you really, really enjoyed coming along. If you came along or following virtually along, I hope maybe you learned something or you got inspired, got some ideas. As I said before, I'm gonna have the VODs too for both of these up on my Twitch. So the first VOD for Crystal is already up. In fact, it already has like over 100 views. So amazing. People are seeing your guys' work, and I'm so happy that people get a chance to see the amazing things that you guys have been building. This one will also be going up pretty much right after the stream. So if you want to rewatch anything or if you want to link it to your friends, please feel free. Let them know if you really enjoyed this. Encourage them to come check it out. As I mentioned before, and also I guess for anybody who watches this in the future, I stream housing every Monday and Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m. PST, which is also 7 to 9 p.m. EST. So if you want to just like come hang out, my housing streams is where we just basically chat about housing and design, and it's a real cozy like study with me, build with me kind of vibe. So a lot of people build while they're on the stream watching. I'm usually building on stream, and where it's really a great place where you can connect with a lot of other people who like art and like architecture and like design, and just a nice space to hang out. So also, if you haven't already, take a look. If you are interested, follow me here on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter is usually where I post, all the sort of latest updates, and like go live notifications and photos of my housing builds and stuff. My Discord is also linked below. It's a community we're building out that's revolving around both the housing aspect and the nightlife aspect, which includes Prominence Nightclub. So in case anyone's new to this and just finding me, I kind of exist in this space that's in between the housing world and the nightlife, clubbing scene. So I'm doing content that kind of is in between those two, or a little bit of both, right? So I do the housing streams, again, Monday and Wednesday. But also, okay, I said I was gonna talk about this. Also, I opened a nightclub in this game. It's called Prominence Nightclub. And I worked incredibly hard on making this place really interesting and unique and different looking. And it's opening tonight. We're gonna have our second opening of the internal club ever tonight. So that is going to be from 8 to 10 p.m. PST, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. EST. And okay, if you want to go in totally blind, by the way, and just come out to the event and see the place live yourself, look away for a minute here, because I'm gonna just put up a little teaser for those of you who have never seen this place. I just kind of wanted to give a little peek of like what I'm talking about. So look away now, if you want. I'll tell you when this is gone. But so tonight, we're going to be partying here. And this is a little sneak preview of Prominence Nightclub, if you've never seen it. So this is the nightclub that I built entirely myself. I own it, and I'm going to be DJing there tonight. So if you like electronic music, especially in this case, house music, but you know, if you just like electronic music in general, come check it out. This isn't even the whole view. I intentionally cut off a lot of parts of this so that you can't quite see everything. So absolutely tell your friends to come check it out tonight. I'd love to see a lot of you guys from the stream in there and in the future. A lot of this is all spread just word of mouth. Like, I don't have like a million billion followers, and I'm not going to spam this to a million different channels. So if you guys would like to come out to this, please come check it out. Yeah, I'm so proud of the way this turned out. Here is also the info of both nights. So Prominence is open on Wednesdays and Sundays, but then every other week we have a week off, which allows me some time to build out different things. So this Wednesday and then this coming Sunday will also be a garden party. So Wednesday nights is more of like a clubbing, high energy night inside the club. Sundays are in the garden stage that I built outside. Here's a little card for the garden party that's coming this Sunday. There you can also see the address. So it's Crystal, Mateus, Lavender Beds, Ward 20, Plot 3. Take a screenshot of these if you want. I'd love it if you guys came out to either or both of them. But yeah, so it's the same location for both times. It's just one is inside, one's outside. Different vibe. Sunday is more of a chill vibe. Like, you know, sunset energy, sunset with some house music and just like hanging out. Whereas like inside on Wednesdays is going to be different kinds of genres, but, you know, much more high energy kind of set. So take a photo of this if you'd like. This is for Sunday. I realize I don't have the teaser for the one, my little DJ card for tonight. But basically, yeah, tonight we'll be here inside Prominence Nightclub. So tell your friends. If you are in my Discord, or if you want to just look at my Twitter, there's info for all of this, you know, that'll be out there. I'm posting in some of the major nightclub Discords. And but yeah, if you look in my Discord in the nightlife section, there's a whole section for Prominence. There's a card. Let's see, actually, let me see if I can post this here in the chat. So if you're all curious, go to prominencenightclub.card.co. I think, hold on, I think this is it. This should work. If you don't want to be spoiled about the rest of the interior, don't look at this. There are more photos here, but if you want to like just see a little bit more of what the venue's about, there's like more information here on the card, but it will spoil you a bit on what the rest of it looks like because there's more photos. So just fair warning. But yeah, if you want to like share your friends and kind of be like, yo, I'm going to go to this thing and, you know, what is it about? What even is this place? You don't need to understand clubbing or like, you know, necessarily be about that. Like, It's really welcome to everybody. I highly encourage you guys to come check it out. It's like a real welcoming vibe, and I would really just love to have you guys all out there. And I wanted to share, basically, I just want to share music that I'm really into with you guys, and that I think you guys would really enjoy as well. So come check that out. Does anyone else have any questions or anything? Again, please, I encourage you to, if you have a Discord or a server or just like friends that you would want to reach out to, please help me spread the word about this. About the stream here and about tonight, especially like for the club night. The way that people know about this place is really first and foremost from word of mouth and from you guys telling your friends and stuff. So I thank you in advance for sharing this and for helping people know that this place exists. All right. For anybody who wanted to be spoiled free, I'm changing back here to the gameplay footage. So here we are, we're back with the gameplay footage. And yeah, thank you guys all so much for coming to this. I'll see you in like, is it an hour from now, I think now, right? Like a little over an hour and 20 minutes. But yeah, we will be at, what was it? This is Simultaneous Lavender Beds, Ward 20, Plot 3. I'm gonna just like type this out. There we go. Okay, so that's tonight. There it is, for anybody who wants to know. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shiro. Okay, I'm sorry if that link above didn't work out, but there you go. That's the link to the card if you guys want to check it out. Okay. Again, thank you all so much for coming. Yeah. I look forward to seeing hopefully a lot of you tonight or Sunday. And if not, maybe next week on the stream. Again, tell your friends. Thank you all so much for coming. You guys really make this stream what it is and make this community that we're starting to grow here what it is. And it's really something I'm really proud to be a part of and to be helping create. You guys have been fantastic. Thanks for being so supportive and for encouraging everybody. I hope you had a great time, and I hope that I will see you all tonight or very soon. Okay. And VOD will go up right after this, so again, if you want to come back and watch any of this again, VOD will go up right after this. Tell your friends. Thanks again, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Hope to see you at Prominence tonight. Take care.